Oh, hello there. Welcome back to Crafters TV. How are you? Hope you're having a great Thursday. There's a air of mischievousness. Is that a word? Mischievosity? No, I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be a fun couple of hours because it's Cartload, and Cartload means the best deals of the week. Some of the things that you've absolutely loved on amazing special offers. So I would always say, and none more so than this show, get yourself over to the website crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au, hit that shop the show button, have a look at all the incredible deals, some of them very, very low stock that are going to be coming up over the next couple of hours. I am not here on my own. I'm joined by a quiff-tastic hottie Scotty himself. Craig is in the building. How are you, Craig?
Cannot wait for the next couple of hours here. What we have got is some incredible bundles. Let's have a look and see what we are going to be having. You better look up. Let's have a look. Right, sensible. We're only just beginning. Here we go. In my Cartload, we've got Sarah's signature collection here from Care and Thoughts. So this is a few of the things that you can be making. So let's go through. Now, trust me, I could spend the next couple of minutes going through finished samples of all the collections that we've got, but I won't. So we're going to go from Sarah's signature collection into our centerpieces. We've also got our Eclipse stamp and dies as well that you can see here. We have got some of the best of British as well as our inverted Zigzag nesting dies. That is only a smidge of some of the collections that we've got coming up tonight on Cartload.
Absolutely, some great deals on some big collections and also on a load of essentials for you as well. So I want to go through some of those right now. So what we got is, if you want to go for, we understand that it's a really busy crafty time for lots of you with Christmas or sort of your Christmas crafting kicking off. So we've got some specials for you, stop it Craig, on our Gemini plate. So we've got a great deal for you first on the large Gemini plate. So you get the plastic shim for free when you buy the 2 clear plates, or if you're in Spain, placa transparente de cortar is how you say it in Spanish. There you go. I know, I'm feeling quite Spanish today. With this one, you can go for the junior offer if you want to. You can get the 2 clear plates and you get the Cuna Plastica free of charge, which is the plastic shim, this one just here. Craig is really chuckled by this. You can go for the 2, this is buy one get one free on the Base de Goma Estampadora, which is our rubber embossing mat. So you buy one get one free there, so do go for those. You can go for those in the large ones, or you can get the small Base de Goma Estampadora in the small size as well, if you want to get that one. I love that. Base de Goma Estampadora. Go Lazio! Oh, it started already. Right. We've got some amazing cardstock for you from Centura Metallic. It's a Centura Metallic. It's amazing. You get 36 sheets of this in an assortment of different colours. So all of your metallics. So with this one, you're going to get 36 sheets of the A4. So you could get those. 310 GSM. Then 36 sheets of the A5, which is this one just here. And then we're going to give you the A6 totally free of charge, which is amazing. Craig is still gone over there. I don't know what it was that tickled him. So you've got those ones as well. So you get the A6 totally free of charge. Don't miss out on that. $14.98 or $20.98 to get 108 sheets. This one, limited stock. So make sure you are quick and you grab a hold of that. Right, I've got some bits and bobs that I need to show you very quickly because I'm very worried they're going to sell out. We're going to look firstly at the Zigzag inverted nesting die collection, which are these ones just here. Now these are excellent because you're going to get the oval, the square, the rectangle and the circle in there as well, which is awesome. Next slide please. Best of British stamp and embossing. Oh, here we go. Best of British stamping and embossing collection with 111 elements. If you want to go for that one, great platinum price for you here. $24.80 or $28.80 if you want to get those. Caring Thoughts Cartload collection. It's a bumper collection, this one. 61 elements and 100 brads in there as well. £71 or $92 is your Cartload price on that. What are you crying for, Craig? Craig's absolute favourite, Craig's pick of the show is this, our Spiral Pop-Out die collection with 21 elements, as well, as you can see here. Oh, I didn't ask for the next slide. Welcome to Fairyland is where we're going next to the Miri Magic Mega Multi-Buy, $39.96 or $58.46. Don't have much of these though. Any of the hunky-dory items are very, very low stocked. We've also got the small die and stamp folder for you with 2 packs of magnetic panels. You would normally get 1, but no, not today. You're getting 2 in there, which is amazing value, less than £16 or $18 as a platinum member. And we've got the large ones for you as well, which is this one here. Oh no, here it comes. There we go. Large die and stamp folder with 2 packs of magnetic panels, $26.98 or $34.94. How amazing are those? Make sure you grab those because they're a great way to store all of your stamps and dies. Now, a best ever price for you on the Eclipse stamps. Now, these are amazing because what they enable you to do is they're an incredible alphabet die anyway, but then what they enable you to do is do these amazing backgrounds and this incredible eclipse technique that you can see just here. So you can see how you've got the eclipse effect there on those words. They are really brilliant. Craig did a demo on these in the earlier wake-up call. They've been very, very busy since then. We don't have anywhere near as many as we would like. So do grab them. £38, $45 if you want to get a hold of those. Right, let's see what everyone is saying. Susie T says, "What's so funny, Joe?" I'm not sure either, Susie T. I'm just in a bit of a funny mood. Judy Cowles saying, "Lol, love starting my day off laughing. You guys are the best. Even watching Joe tucking his shirt in." Oh, Craig got me well and truly over on Facebook Live earlier. Pamela says, if you get a moment, go watch Craig's Facebook Live. Crying face, crying face, crying face, crying face. Loads of you tuning in. Any questions you've got, get in touch with me. Super simple. Crafters TV on Facebook. Crafters Companion if you are across on YouTube. Eclipse Stamps, Craig.
Absolutely. So, as you said a moment ago, we did have a look at them in Wake Up Call. Let's do it again. And what we're actually going to do is, in Wake Up Call, we use these to make a Christmas card with patterned paper. We're going to use patterned paper again, but it's going to be all occasions because you guys absolutely loved that demo, seeing it with patterned paper, because usually in the past we tend to use the stamps. So what I'm going to do is got 5x7 card blank already good to go. And what I've also done is I've taken some of our pink texture card from our 12x12 and just double checking. So I've cut that to 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. Then what I've done is I've got one of our patterned papers as well. I just need to trim it down very, very slightly here. So I'm going to bring this one down because my when I cut this, measurements must have been off slightly with my eyes. So what we've done within this one now, we're going 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches. That then gives me my pink matten layer all the way around. So what we're going to do, I've already taken out my dies and we're going to spell thanks with this one here. And I thought what we can do as well, let's go in and let's also go in at a bit of an angle. So we can go thanks, K, and then the S. So we can then position them into place. So let's work our way. Now, for the sake of the show and with it being so busy, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to spend too long faffing about with trying to get them in the perfect angle. I want to at least just get them down and cut so that we can show you what you can be doing with them. So we're going to attach these ones all the way down. And I was saying in Wake Up Call Joe, when it comes to these ones, very, very rarely do I actually use these alphabet dies in the Eclipse way. Okay. I actually use them more as standalone alphabets than I do in the Eclipse format. So it's going to give you a nice additional alphabet set, and they're a font that we've not got in any of our other alphabet collections, so you know it's going to be a nice one as a standalone, or of course if you do want to use them in the same format of the Eclipse. So what we can do now is we can then bring these ones out, and then when we come to do die cut, and 9 times out of 10, what we end up doing is one part of the die cuts is going to be what we're using, the other one is going to be waste. But on the sake of anything that you make with the Eclipse dies, everything is actually going to be used. So what we can do is we can take these ones off. So that one is actually going to go onto there in a moment or two. And it's really important that when you have any of your alphabets, for instance, like this A, where it has the little centre bits, keep a hold of them, because these are going to be crucial to really add to that eclipse effect. So let's get our pokey tool. So that tiny little triangle there with the A, we're going to keep that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep my alphabet with me because we're going to raise them up. And now this morning I used my foam pads and I chopped them down so they were quite thin, and I popped them onto the back of my layers. Tonight on Cartload, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you, you know how we have our A4 foam pad sheets? I'm going to show you how you can use them to layer up. So take these last couple out here. So let's bring the S out as well. So that's all our alphabets good to go. So I've taken, this was a full A4 sheet, I've just trimmed it down slightly. So let's go in and let's do thanks. Now I don't even know, it's not actually imperative if I do get it all fitting on, because I've actually got them all die cut, but I want to at least show you. So what we can do is we can secure these ones on, and once we have our alphabet, the remaining part of the foam pad, what you would just do is use that on your projects to layer up. You know, the foam pads are never seen, so therefore it doesn't matter if it's been cut into or die cut, you can still use it in your projects to lift up some of your decoupage or that. And again, because it is quite a thick layer, it is your foam pad, it is your adhesive backing, and then it's also your it's your plastic backing, it's your adhesive, the foam itself, and then there's that paper coating. So you've got quite a few layers that it's going through. So therefore add in my metal shim, and then if we take these ones out the way, what we will be left with, so let's take the first few out. So if I take the T out, so we've got the T, let's take the H out. I'm only going to take 2 out so that you can at least see that they have all die cut just perfectly. So we can see we can take the H out, and then you will see that the A comes out no problem at all. So therefore, instead of having to worry and faff about with small foam pads, we've now got our own foam pads within our foam pad alphabet, basically. Let's just bring them out the way. We'll bring these ones that I've already done. No difference, exactly the same. I've just pre-done them before. Then what I'm going to do is let's bring this back in just to the side, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to take the top layer off the T, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it on flat, then I'm going to come in with my top layer, and then what I'm going to do is if I sit that down, and then I'm just going to carefully position that over the top into position, and now we've now got our letter that's on a foam pad backing. It's going to lift it up by 3 millimeters, and I've not had to worry too much about faffing about with your foam pads, tiny little ones or cutting into little ones. Not that I have any issues with them, but I do understand that some people do have issues and they don't always get on with foam pads. So therefore a nice alternative is actually to die cut your own ones using the large foam pad sheets, and then that means that we've got all these lifted. So what I'm going to do once more, let's just do one more here for the sake of showing you. So I need to take this one off, and let's bring in the A, so we can bring it in, position it, layer it over the top, and then we would be good to go to layer it up.
Might be nice to cut it in a different pattern paper as well, Craig. You know, relay it back in this way, but with a clashing one almost, or something that's completely different, a different pattern altogether.
Absolutely.
To get a different effect.
The thing is, you know, instead of putting your paper over the top. What about sprinkling glitter or something on? Because it's still adhesive, it's still sticky, so therefore you could use something like that. Or what about your gilding flakes, anything like that you could use instead. So as you say, it doesn't just have to be pattern paper. So then what I'm doing is I'm going to go around with my dotty tape runner, and I'm also making sure that I go into all of these tiny little bits of the alphabet, because I want to ensure that they stick down. So let's come in with this one here. Let's position it into play so I can press. Using my poke tool, I'm just going to push some of these little bits so that they are where they need to be. So let's secure it, let's push, let's press. And what I've done with the ones here, I've gone round with a tiny little bit of grasshopper all the way round, but what I also done is I just done it on my finger, Joe. Instead of going in with one of the square blending pads or the circle ones, it's actually my pinky. I just picked it up on my finger with the grasshopper and just touched up the edge. So then layer this one on. Let's press that into place, and then now we can come in with our alphabets that's already on the foam pad. And this morning, I popped them directly over the die cut. But for this one, because we've got that gorgeous fuchsia just underneath, I'm going to set my alphabet to the right, just for a millimetre or so we start to get that eclipse effect.
Nice.
So we can come in, last few, so let's pop that one in. And now this one with the A, what I'm going to do is still got that centre bit. So I'm going to bring in the A on its own to start with. So I'm going to bring that in, press it into place. Then what I'm going to do, just with my tacky glue and my fine nib, I'm going to go into the middle, and then I'm going to dab my pokey tool into the glue just so that I could pick up that tiny little bit, and I'm going to press it back into place. And I've noticed as well, I've not offset my A, so let's go back, there we go. Offset it slightly, and now we just need to do the N, the K and the S, and then that will be us. Pop it in, take the last couple, so what we can do is set that one there, and then bringing in this one, sit it in here. Last but not least, let's secure it, press it into place, and then there we go. So we've got thanks coming all the way down. The pattern paper just works in with the background, and then we've got that eclipse effect, that slight shadow effect to the right hand side of the fuchsia popping through. Now of course you could decorate it a lot more with some gems or some pearls or ribbons, bows, whatever you like, but you know, initially for a Cartload show, really quite simple to show you how you can start to form these together.
Yeah, and gives you something really quite distinctive, I think, something really quite different, which is nice. Very busy when we sold these to you at the full price. At this price, they're absolutely flying out. Let me remind you exactly what you're getting in there then. So you're getting the 4 different stamp sets. With the stamp sets, what you can essentially do is instead of using the pattern paper like Craig did, create your own backgrounds using things like your quick dry inks, your pigment inks as well, and then cut the letters out. Don't think that you need to use the alphabet in the Eclipse fashion either. Absolutely, you've got a full standalone alphabet there. To get the alphabet for that price would be awesome. You get absolutely everything for that price, and platinum members, £30.40 or $36 is what you are looking at. Very busy on those already. There's some other bits across on the website, some sort of last chances that I want to give you a heads up on. This one here is a Sentiments and Verses clear stamps, your winter wishes with 2 elements, half price, less than £2.40 or $3.20 for platinum members there. We've also got the gatefolds on the show, 70% off is what you're looking at here. Amazing, less than £2, just over $3.50. Now, Garden of Love, a 6-piece acrylic stamp set to have and to hold. 70% off is your saving here on this one. Again, amazing value. If you're creating any sort of, anything in the love theme, then you're going to absolutely adore those. We've got some decoupage topper pad, floral spray. This has not been on the US website for yonks and yonks and yonks. We don't have many though. It's a 30% saving for you. Brilliant whether you want to fussy cut them or use them with the corresponding dies, which I know a lot of you already have. We've got some background stencil and focal stamps for you on the show as well. Brilliant saving again on these. These were very busy when we launched these. The last of them here, £1.67 or $2.14 for platinum members. Grab those. We also have some flower forming foam, $5.99 or $7.77 with a 40% saving there on that one. Got some double-sided dies for you as well. Again, a half price deal here. $9.99 or $14.97 if you want to get that gorgeous cupcake. The positivity has just gone. If it's in your basket, please remove it. It has sold out. Vintage lace is the next one we're going to be looking at. It's the bobbin lace frame that we're talking about here. It's a half price deal again for you. These have been so popular, like really fancy nesting dies. $6.49 or $9.49 if you want to get your hands on those. Right, the Summer Breeze paper pad. It is limited stock. Less than 100 of those to go around. If you want one, you will need to be quick. $10.49 or $13.96. We've also got the Venetian lace frame available for you as well. Again on a half price deal. Brilliant value here with that one. They are, again, that's so useful, these style of dies that we're bringing you. We've also got the Irish lace available as well. Again, $6.49 or $9.49. Now, don't know how we managed to get these on the show because these were not launched all that long ago. They are now limited stock, so I'm going to get a move on and share these with you. This one here is your unicorn. Now, they're kind of like a creator card die, but a sort of a slim version. They give you lots of opportunity to craft as well. Because of course you've got all of that aperture there. Cut them out, use them as a topper, cut them straight into your card, it's up to you. You're going to get the unicorn, you will also get the tree, and you will get the fairy in there as well. A brilliant saving, relatively new launch this. It is limited stock though, so if you want it, less than 50 of those to go around. $20.97 or $27.19 to grab a hold of those. There was a craft along on these as well, wasn't there, Johnny, over on the website that Debbie Robinson had done. So you're going to be able to do a craft along project featuring those as well. If you wish, there was a whole launch day too, where there's 2 hours of demonstration. I think that was with Sarah. The craft along was on the 24th of June if you want to go back and find that one. These, Craig, so popular when we launched them. I know we're down to the last few of them now, which is why we're seeing them in Cartload with that great saving. What is it that's made these ones so popular?
I think it's the fact that you can literally just pop them through one pass of your Gemini or your die cut machine and they create really, really fun looking cards. But there's lots of different ways that you can do them. For instance, the backgrounds that you can do. And that's what we're going to do to start with. So what I've done is I've taken some of our black cardstock here. Now I've cut this to 5.5 by 6 3/4. And then what I am going to do is in a moment or two, I'm going to come along and score it, maybe round about 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch from each side. But what we can do just now is let's bring in some of our smooth white stamping card, and then I'm going to go in with my lemon tonic, Chinese red and grasshopper.
You're a little lemon tonic yourself this evening, aren't you?
I'd like to think so anyway. Ray of sunshine, like yourself. It's because I'm what? Yeah, got ya. Yeah, I didn't twig. Yellow. No, I didn't twig. So let's go in. Once again, what reactive? Over the top. So what I'm going to do is, starting with the lemon tonic on this one here, and then what we can do is keep building up. So as I come in, we're going to go all the way down. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to come about 2/3 of the way down, because what I actually want to do is I want to have red at the top, but I want to build that red upon the lemon tonic. So what we can do is really go in with the lemon, building it up, really blending that one out. And then this is what will then be quite a fun looking backdrop for our centerpiece. We're going to use the fairy. Originally I was going to use maybe like pinks and lilacs, but I thought, oh, let's go for more of a sunset kind of look, as if the fairy is sitting in front of either sunset or a sunrise. So
now they all look like they emboss quite well, these as well, Craig.
Yeah, there's fine little details that, yes, they do die cut, all that fine detail, but yeah, the little bits that emboss too. And
You should definitely run it through with your base de goma estampadora to get all of that lovely embossed detail out, don't you think?
You are so good at that. So good. If anyone didn't know, they would actually think you were like Spanish.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I can't speak a word.
Well, you clearly can. You've just done it.
Right, shall we see where everyone's tuning in from?
Let's do it.
So we've got Linda. She's saying hi from Maryland. Hi, Linda. Georgie Ann's in Clearwater, Florida. Felicia is in Ohio, Felicia. Colette. Oh, me iPad. Me and technology today. We're not really friends, Craig.
Everybody at home go. Oh.
I'm crying because my iPad's not working. Let me go back to where I was, and then I lose my space. 1 second.
Oh.
Just hold the line, crawlers. Here we go. Coletta Cooper says, hi from Kansas, or Kansas as I like to call it. Oh, it's John again.
Use your phone.
Right, 1 second. Let's see if we can get back to where we were. Coletta Cooper says, hello from Kansas. Had fun working along with the craft along this morning. Wrecked my craft room though, so it's time to put it in order whilst I watch Cartload. Tracy saying hi from Calgary as well, in Canada. Evelyn saying hi from Colorado. Laura's in Seattle. Gemma's in Chesterfield as well. Fran's in Maryland. Laurel's in Rutherfordton, North Carolina. Sounds like an interesting place. Val sent some pictures in of the earlier craft along. Yeah, if you didn't get a chance to send them in during or at the end of the craft along, now would be a great time to do them. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Nona's gone for the lace set on the show. Susie T saying how much she loves the Caring Thoughts collection and that it's a great price. Sue saying I love Craig's pick of the show, the spiral pop-out. So I bought those yesterday. Debbie is loving the Eclipse stamps. Carol Black says hi Joe, you're looking awesome. Give us your secret, please. There isn't one. There really isn't one. Right.
Nothing.
No. Maybe I'm born with it. I wasn't born with it. I wasn't, no. Yeah, just lots of exercising. It's really boring, isn't it? It's like there is no, if only there was a magic wand, piff, puff, puff, and then I could be, you know. But no, there isn't. Just lots of exercising. Anyway, moving on. Sorry?
Plenty of it.
Lots and lots of running. Beverly says, lots of you talking about the method with the Eclipse. And Latonya says, wow, mind blown. Never thought about using the dies to cut the foam pads or sheets. Great way to get foiled words too. So thank you for the ideas, Craig.
There you go, really good. Yeah, hopefully that helps. And if you're going to be doing that, then yeah, as I say, yeah, glitter or Gildan flakes, anything like that would work really well. Nice to see what you can come up with. But here now, what I've done there just a moment ago, so I went between the Chinese red, lemon tonic and grasshopper. So now what I'm doing on my piece of black card that I've got, scoring down at 3/4 of an inch from each side here. So turn it around again. I always just find it easier by turning it around and doing it up against the left hand side. And by doing this, what this will do now is this is going to give me more of a centre panel or platform for me to pop my die. Now, I know obviously you can't quite see the score lines just yet. If I fold them over, make it a little bit clearer for you to see in a moment. So then I'm going to come in with my fairy die. So what I can do is I can get that as close to the centre as possible. And then what I can do is come in with my low tack tape. And then once again, I'm going to try and get it down as central as possible. Secure it. I'm going to secure it at each side. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop it onto my junior plates. We're going to run this one through, and then we can see what it looks like once we start to assemble it on top of our coloured background.
Awesome. These are starting to go very, very quickly now, these. Remember, you get all three of them for $20.97 or $27.19. Essentially, you're getting one of them free of charge. When you consider that we only launched these, I think it was back in sort of mid-June, it's quite miraculous that they're already on Cartload. The reason for that being that we don't have very many of them. We're down to the last few designs. So if you saw them and you thought they were great, now is definitely the time to grab these before they go out of stock. I'm not sure if there's plans to bring them back or not. If there are plans to bring them back, obviously it's going to be a little bit further down the line before they do come back. And I can imagine if they come back, they're not going to come back with this kind of saving on them. So if you do want them, you will need to be quick for them. They're going very, very quickly now. We've got a Swedish viewer joining us. Hey, it's Petra, who says, hi, Joe and Craig, from Petra in Karlstad, Sweden. They have great buns in Sweden. Craig.
Do they?
Yeah, semla is what they're called.
What, savoury or sweet?
Semla. They're like sweet, so they're like a cardamom bun, and they've got like a beautiful sort of mandel masala, which is like a nut paste, and then whipped cream with vanilla. Yeah, it's like a little bun, and they cut a bit off and stick it back on top. There was a king apparently in Sweden who died because he ate so many of these buns. That's what the legend tells me. There you go.
If you're going to go anyway, that's the way you want to go, eating the buns.
All the buns.
So now, I can take this one out. What we can see if, let's just pop these last couple of bits out. So you can see how we've started to get that, basically it's like that slimline effect throughout the middle. But then if I was to sit it over there, look at that. Isn't that just not
nice?
Come to life really well.
Highlighting the opportunity these give you to craft, Craig?
Yeah, absolutely, we are. Absolutely.
Opportunity. Absolutely.
So what we can do is, I'm going to go in, and I have run out of my straight tape runner.
Oh no.
It's all right. Jake out there, he heard. He's on the ball. He's out there. He heard me. So what we can do is I pop my adhesive just here. So what we can then do. Sorry, no, Jake. Sorry, you have to come round. You have to come round and go say hi to your fan base. Go. Thank you.
Mullet game is strong, Jake. Strong.
It's going. So I've still got more than enough tape from the dotted tape runner, so I don't need to pop any more. But what we can then do is sandwich that one in. And then sandwich this one in. Let's press that in here. So let's give that a bit of a press, and then give that a press. Then what that will do is that will create a slight dome that we can see from up above. But we've got that look, the fairy sitting on the toadstool, you know, she's sitting there. We've got all these different toadstools here. We've got the trees, the branches, the foliage, but you've got that sunset coming through that you've created yourself using your inks. And then what I'm going to do is a bit of a card blank, very, very simple card blank, a couple of bits of pattern paper down the side, but then I can sit that one in here. And then if I go around with my tape, now what I would usually do on any show other than Cartload, I would come along with some, like maybe a sentiment or something, but for the sake of Cartload, what I'm going to do is leave it like this. You could pop a sentiment on, your gems on, whatever you so wish, but then we've got a really nice 5x7 card where we've created our own little backdrop when it comes to the fairy. She's just sitting there on the toadstool. You might want to do a little bit of paper piece and go in with a little bit of sparkle overlay. It's entirely up to yourself, but they're really, really fun to do. And other than that inking, you'll have seen it is quite a quick card to do your die cutting with.
Yeah, absolutely. It is very, very busy on these now. I think these will go in the show. Remember what you're getting in here. You're getting the 3 of them. So you're going to get the unicorn, which is this one just here. You're also going to get that tree, and you're going to get the fairy in there as well. 2097 or 2719. Can see a lot of you got these in your baskets along with lots of other stuff. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out early doors. Whilst you do that, let me share with you all the details on US shipping and Club Inspire.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
All the details of your shipping and Club Inspire. Right, I need to take you back to the essentials that we've got on the show because they are proving very, very busy. So if you want to go for the large set, you can. You get the 2 clear cutting plates included here. So you pay for those, and then what we do is we give you the plastic shim included free of charge as well. So that's for your large Gemini. We've then got the ones for the smaller Gemini, the junior. Again, you go for the 2 clear cutting plates and you will get the plastic shim included free of charge as well, which is awesome. Or buy one, get one free on the rubber embossing mat. So you buy one of these, get one for free, which is awesome. And you can either go for them in the large Gemini, as you've seen there, or you can go for them in the smaller Gemini, in the Gemini Junior. It's completely up to you. $6.99 or $7.95. Buy one, get one free, which is excellent. Right. Best of British, or Bob as I like to call it. This here is an amazing collection. It's been so popular in the past, so it's great to have it on a cartload deal for you. So here's what you've got, a whole host of stamps and dies that you're going to be able to use to make some amazing projects with. And I love the size of the stamps and dies on here. Each set of these stamps and dies comes with its own coordinating embossing folder as well. So with the rose garden there, you're going to get the picket fence. Then we've got this one, which is the seaside themed one. So you've got your beach huts, your Kona chips, a deck chair on there, loads of awesome detailing for you. And with that one, you get the postcard included. No, you don't. Sorry, with that one, that you're going to get the beach huts in there. You could definitely use the postcard with it still. Then we move on to this one here. I love this one, that iconic British skyline there, London skyline even. You've got the bus, you can get the crown jewels in there, and you've got a taxi too, and that comes with this awesome embossing folder, which is going to enable you to finish those off. And then you're going to get this one here, which is the high tea. So everything you need for a quintessential afternoon tea there as well. So, and then you're going to also get in here the Best of British postcard embossing folder too. Look at the savings, saving way more than you're spending. It should be almost £80 over $90. £31 or $36, that becomes $24.80 or $28.80 as a platinum member. Of course, all of you getting some sort of Club Inspire discount within there as well. Petra, I think it's Petra, says semla is delicious. It really is. I mean, I've eaten my own body weight in them in one of my trips to Sweden. Jen says, well, if only we had someone to hand us supplies when we run out. It's a blessing and a curse though, Jen, honestly. Jake, honestly, he doesn't stop talking all day long. Connie says as well, when you use a black card base, he's actually quite quiet. I was just taking the mickey. Connie says, when you use a black card base, do you normally add a white insert for a sentiment, note and or signature?
So yeah, so whether it's white card, whether it's a black card, I always put a white insert in either way, so yeah.
All right, excellent. Any other questions or comments you've got, please get them into me. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion across on YouTube. You've got some great examples there, Craig, haven't you, what you can do with these?
I have got so many of them. When this collection went out to the design team, you could tell how much they love this one, because there really is so much that you can be doing. So yes, you can keep them very simple in the card style, such as, you know, smaller cards, 6x6, 5x7, anything like that. But then what you can do is you can start to bring in all of your Z-fold cards, concept cards, easel cards, anything like that. Talking about easel, I actually remember, I think this was a Monday Makers I'd done this on yonks and yonks ago. So you can see this style. So in actual fact, there's the embossing folder down there. You can see at the bottom. So you can then go in with your stamps as well. So yes, it's best of British. So you're going to have obviously the Skyline. You're going to have the Union Jack. You're going to have all the different things that you're going to think of Britain, such as scones and the bus and taxis. But then you do get sets that are going to look really, really well for birthday cards. Anyone that loves their garden, such as there. But then, what about something like this? You know, you've got the Crown Jewels, you've got the Union Jack, creating a shaker card as well. These are all stamps that have been made with. And then Joe, he was showing you about the embossing folders. So you can keep them very simple when it comes to layering them up. Simply stamp, die cut, colour, and pop on top of an embossed layer. And certainly you think of the beach and the beach huts that you've got. You've got your ice cream, your 99, you know, that could be mint chocolate chip.
Oh, what's your favourite ice cream when you go to the seaside, Craig?
Well,
no, is it, hang on, let me guess. Is it mint choc chip?
Nope.
Oh, that's Johnny's.
That's Johnny's.
I know this. Strawberry. Strawberry or chocolate? I can't remember. No, it's strawberry, I think. I'm going to go strawberry.
So you think strawberry?
Yours is strawberry.
Charlotte thinks mine's is lemon.
No, I think strawberry.
It's strawberry.
Yes.
It is strawberry. Although, if no, John, it's not that I don't like raspberry ripple. I just don't like much ripple within my raspberry. I just like the strawberry.
Now, there's a life motto to live by.
But if I am at the seaside, I do like a bit of Mr. Whippy.
Mr. Whippy?
Mr. Whippy. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Mr. Whippy, Craig.
You're not? No, if I can't get Mr. Whippy.
I don't think they have Mr. Whippy in Morpeth.
No. The closest thing is McDonald's. McFlurries. They're good. So Charlotte likes them, but not Mr. Whippy. Really? Oh. So yeah, so that's what I do like if I go to the seaside. But earlier on when I was using my circle nesting dies, this goes to show another example there. When you use your nesting dies, so you've got them ones. So going in now, so this is where with your tea set, with the cakes, with the teacups, the teapots, anything like that, you can really start to build them up by layering with your foam pads or glue gel that you can see here. Maybe then again with the embossing folder, the London Skyline that we can see. But then bringing in your glossy highlights, really another relatively simple but effective card there that you can see here, keeping it with the red, white and blue. So many, it could absolutely spend ages going through all of these ones as well. Colour theme them and whichever ones that you want. So of course, yeah, Britain, a bit like America, you think of red, white and blue, nothing stopping you from changing the colours completely. It's got another one with the seaside. We've got some more of your stepper cards that you can see here. The other one that would work well with this is if you have the staycation collection. Actually, just going back briefly, that was another one that I'd done in the past, and this one I've done shaker but used actual sand from the beach. Don't know if I was allowed to take it from the beach, but I did. So it may very well have been Carnoustie Beach, yeah? Don't tell anyone.
I didn't think you were allowed to take sand from the beach.
I don't think you are. Shh. No, you're not meant to take anything from the beach. Stones, rocks, nothing. But yeah, so a prime example, really changing the colour completely. But yeah, if you happen to have the staycation collection as well, that would work really well as a crossover with the best of British. But as you can see there, abundance of ideas and samples as to what the design team would be making.
Awesome. Do grab that whilst it's on such a great deal, saving way more than you're spending there. I need to show you the folders. I'll just show you whether you're the small one first. Now what you're actually getting here is you're getting the folder itself. Now the folder itself is brilliant quality. It's got lovely piping and stitching, really lovely soft handle, a really good quality zip as well. And then what you're going to receive in here is you are going to get 2 packs of our magnetic panels. So you're going to get 6 of the panels in total. And the panels are the most awesome way to store all of your different dies, because your dies are going to last you forever so long as you look after them properly. And this is definitely one of the best ways that you can store them. So again, you get absolutely loads on here. You can theme them by occasion or maybe by collection. So many different ways that you can do it. But you know you're safe in the line knowledge that they're all going to be beautifully protected here on these magnetic sheets. So you get 6 of these sheets included. Now, that's the small one. Got exactly the same for you in the larger size as well. So with a large one, just here, let me just undo this, sorry. Again, you can see this is going to be great for those larger dies. So think about using your creator card dies in here, any of your box dies that you might have. They all just fit onto there absolutely perfectly. Again, you're going to get the folder itself, and then you're going to get 6 of these. You've also got little pockets in here as well to enable you to store different bits and bobs too, which is excellent. So that is your large one, and again you're getting a bonus pack of magnetic panels with the deal in today's Cartload, which is excellent. Now we're going to move on to Caring Thoughts. There's a couple of smaller collections available to you over on the website. I'm going to give you the details for the largest collection because it gives you the best value, and it's also the only way to get a hold of the coloured brads, which are these ones just here, and also the organza ribbon. So that's the only way to get a hold of these, is in that larger collection. You're also going to receive in here the Filigree border embossing folder. You've got a cut and emboss folder in here too, which is your butterfly swirls. Then we've given you as well some of the metal die floral decoupage with a 6x6 decoupage topper. So these are excellent. You've got 2 different styles of these in here as well. So you've got that one there, and then you've got this style here too. So you're going to get both of those included in that. I was having a moment there, I don't know what happened. We've also got an interchangeable die. First time we've done an interchangeable within a Sarah Signature collection. Great thing about this is you've got that creator card, but then you've got those 3 different sentiments within there for you. I absolutely love these. Some of my favourite dies, these 2 here, these embellishing dies. You've got the layered rose, and also you've got the butterfly in there as well. Really lovely design on those. Couple of sentiments in here for you as well. So you've got you're in my thoughts, but also just to say, and then some really lovely sort of uplifting sentiments in here. Things like thinking of you, warm wishes, I miss you so much, sending you warm hugs. You are so very special to me, is what somebody said. Just really lovely uplifting ones. And then you're going to get these ones in there too. So that's with a grateful heart, and then this one is always in my thoughts. A brilliant saving on this for you. You're looking at around about a half price deal for less than a half price deal for Club Inspire Platinum members. £71 or $92. Platinum's down to $56.80 or $73.60. If you want to get your hands on those. Now, it's so low in stock, unfortunately we couldn't include it in the main collection for you, but we do have the vellum pad available as well. This is great. First time we've included plain vellums in a vellum pad, which is excellent, but also some beautiful detailed vellum. Really lovely opacity on this. Really good sort of thick vellum too, which is wonderful. It is 150 GSM, so it's a really good heavyweight vellum. Great for adding texture, wonderful for tearing if you want to distress it. Loads of different things you could do. Actually, fussy cut it would look beautiful, or die cut too. 17.49 or 29.6, so 30% saving there on that, which is not to be sniffed at, Craig, is it?
Not at all. Not at all. Really nice one. If you could go for that one, if you are going for the bundle that Georgia showed you a moment ago, if you are able to go for that vellum, it really is worthwhile going for that one. Just adds that little bit more elegance to your cards for your projects. But talking about care and thoughts, that's what we're going to do now. So what I'm going to do is I've got 2 sheets of our white smooth stamping card, and I need to go in with my scoreboard. So let's go in. So my cardstock, I've got 2 sheets that are 9.5 inches by 5.5 inches. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to score at 1.5 inches, and then I'm going to score at 2 inches. I'm going to turn that over to the other side once again, score 1.5, score at 2 inches. So then what we can do is mountain and valley fold. So I'll burnish these just shortly. So mountain and valley fold. So if we fold that one over, so you'll see from up above the sort of look that we're going for. So we can do the same on the next one just now. So we can go in 1.5 and then 2 inches. We can then flip it over. We're going to do 1.5 and 2 inches. You can see here. So then what we can do exactly the same. Mountain and valley fold. We can do mountain and valley fold. And then what will happen is you're ending up with the same as the one before, but what will happen is we turn them back to back, and we're going to get our concept card. You can see a little bit of a theatre-esque style card. Now what I'm going to do within this back one, I'm going to take a piece of coordinated paper that I had left over, although this is where you could be using vellum as an alternative to your pattern paper. Because you're against the white, you're still going to see some of that pattern shining through.
I think the great thing about this collection is as well, Craig, because it works so well in a floral theme. A lot of you are going to have floral 12x12 papers out there, which would work beautifully with this already. So I think some of the collections we bring you, it's really disappointing when the 12x12 pad goes. With this one, I'm confident a lot of people out there are going to have stuff that's going to work with this already.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you think of Garden Party that we featured lately. What about vintage lace with more of your blues and your purples and lilacs? That would work an absolute treat as well. So any of your past collections that are floral, even the slightest bit floral, would work well. So that's me, got my back panel done. So if I come back in with my top panel, what we're going to do is we're going to be cutting into that top panel. And I'm going to bring in our interchangeable sentiment die. And now what we're going to do, within the die you get an outside cutting edge. I don't want that, I only want the decorative die. And what that does is that then cuts into our card and stays into our card. What I'm also going to do is you've got Thinking of You, you've got Just Because, and with love and something. With love and something.
With love and...
With love and friendship? Is it friendship?
I'll check for you. Hold the line, caller.
Yeah.
With love and... yeah, so you've got Just Because, With Love and Friendship, and Thinking of You.
So that's the three that you've got. Now what you can do, of course, is by popping that straight in, and what will happen is you'll get all the decoration die cut, and you'll get the sentiment that will die cut into the centre. What won't happen though, if you don't do that, or another way is what will happen, is that will die cut out, and then you will be left with this solid circle within the middle. And that's what I'm going to do. So we can then go in, and I'm going to tape that in with the centre there. And then I'm going to come in with my junior plates. And the size of the card that I'm doing is going to fit the junior perfectly. So let's line these ones up, and then we're going to feed that one through. Now what I have already done is, have I missed this?
You okay?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we're okay. No, we're fine. I had a senior moment there for a minute.
Oh no. Oh,
So,
no.
No, I'm still on the right track. Still on the right track, what I was doing. So we've got our back layer there of the white, and what we've done as well is we have got our centre panel still in play. So we can then pop these bits out. Now I think, so we've still got, there's a little bit here that's not quite die cut. So what I'm going to do, let's take out what I can. We can then pop all these bits out. I think what we might need to do is either get another set of plates from underneath. I think the ones I've used are quite well used. So let's pop these bits out. So it really is just there. So what I could do, let's see if I can prize that out. What I was going to do, Joe, seeing it's only a couple of little bits, I'm not going to bother, but you could go back and then slot it back into place.
Okay, is that quite easy to do?
It is, yeah. You just find where it needs to go, and then it will instantly slot in, and then it won't move. It's literally clicked into place, and then you're good. So then you can run that one through again, but because it really is just this little bit here, I'm going to prize it out.
Katie says on YouTube, did Joe just say, hold the line, caller? I love your little sayings, Joe. I don't know where they come from, Craig. I'm a little book of isms, aren't I?
You are. I'm a Katie though, I love the ones that you say. Certainly the ones that you just come out with, that don't expect.
I don't know where they all live, Craig. I feel like I must have like a separate frontal lobe with them in.
You've just got like a little bank of Joe-isms.
I think so. I mean, none of them are mine. I've heard them all somewhere in the past. They're all recycled.
Are they?
I don't come up with them.
You don't? No?
No, I think I've just got a very good memory. I mean, I couldn't tell you who said them.
Maybe it is a good memory. But I like them either way, whatever you come out with and
Thank you.
say. Right, what am I waiting to do? Before I die cut this next one, let's see if I've got a couple more plates that are a bit more thinner. There we go, instantly, that's one. That's fine. So I've gone in with a bit of this Peril card, 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So let's bring back in the die once again. So what I want to do, so I'm just making sure that it's in. So that is the right way. Now the reason that I'm double checking once again is because I want my design to be cut in the same order. So I know that that's the way it should be, so I can go that way. So that's going to be up front. Then what I can do as well is let's go in with Thinking of You, and we can secure this one down by securing it down, including the sentiment. You can do the sentiment separate if you want, but as long as you've got it taped well down, it will be nice and secure. So we can then run that one through. I'm going to see once again if we've got another straight plate. Here we go.
Ha, Pamela Evans says, I'm just waiting for Joe to say, next slide, please. Maybe soon, Pamela, maybe soon. Charlotte loves that. It's her new favourite one. That's her new favourite ism.
Still a bit of time left. Still a bit of time. Where did it come from anyway?
Because it's what they say in the daily government briefing, isn't it? You know, the guys talking through this line, like, next slide, please.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I meant like here.
Oh, Charlotte was just having a bit of a moment with the stills last night, so I just thought I'd help her along and let her know when I wanted the next one. And then it's just started from there. Now it's a thing, Craig.
It's a thing
she
now.
Loves it.
Yeah. Next slide, please. There we go. That's better. That's what I needed. New plates, or newer plates. So now, what we've done is we've got all of that detail die cut out. We've got Thinking of You die cut out.
Beth says we need a stamp set of Joeisms. That might be an idea.
We'd need a Bible.
What would be on there? Shut the front door?
Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be quite a few in there. Some of them we couldn't. Let me know what would be on that stamp set. Let me know what would be on there. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, Beth. Let me know your suggestions in the comments. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion across on YouTube. It's a beautiful colour combo you've gone for here, Craig.
Yeah, so let's add our dotty tape runner here. So this is the dotty one, so that's going to go into all the fine detail. What about, oh no, 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 no. That'd be a good one for you.
We definitely won't be asking Charlotte for her suggestions about this new stamping range. Shiny! Anne says is maybe one of them. Jen says, oh no, 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 would be the other one.
Charlotte can come in the X-rated version that comes out. It's pressing that
anyway,
down. So
this is looking beautiful.
The reason that I wanted to make sure before I cut my green layer that it was in the same direction is because it's not actually symmetrical all the way round. So if I had cut my green layer at a different angle with the sentiment, what would happen is you'd left with a bit of a mix mash underneath. So therefore, that's why I wanted to double check. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go in, I just want to add a tiny little bit more adhesive there. So we've got our Thinking of You. Now what I've already done as well, using a little bit of rose gold mirror card, I've die cut the Thinking of You on its own, and then I fussy cut all the way out. So we can then take this one out, And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to overlay that one into place so we can then carefully position it. I'm going to use the pokey tool. That's going to help to position it into place as well. Maneuver it into place, pulling it in, and then what we can then do, press it. So we've got our white backdrop, we've got our copper or rose gold sentiment with our border all the way around. So then what we can do is let's start to fold these ones back again. We can then add our adhesive down the left and the right hand side. We can bring in our backdrop, which is here. So let's pop that one up to the side. So I can then, let's just line that one up a little bit better. Bringing it up to the side, pressing. Let's turn it around. Let's line up this side as well. So let's just get it into play. Let's just press. And then what we can do to finish off is I've got a couple of little borders for the left and the right hand side, and also a bow, and then that will be us done with this card.
It looks absolutely gorgeous. Lots of suggestions coming in, Craig. Karen says, Schmedling, shut the front door. Some of you helped yourselves. Apparently I say that a lot. No, I said that one. Shake a card, shake a card. What are you like? Twist and pop was another one. What else we got here?
That would be another one.
Are you having a giraffe? Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome.
Do I say awesome a lot? Okay. Yeah, keep letting me know.
Awesome. There
Opportunity. What are you crying for?
What are you crying for? Ohio.
Ohio, Debbie. Yeah, there you go. All of them. Beautiful, Craig.
And folds flat that you can see there. But really, really nice. Nice little card using the creative card / interchangeable sentiment.
Lots of you going for this right now. A brilliant deal for you. You can see the saving there, $57.87 or $78.35. That's before you use your Club Inspired discount as well. So definitely make sure you take avail of that discount. Platinum members $56.80 or $73.60. Lucille says, yeah, I think everyone's on the same page. Come say hello, apparently would be another one that needs to be in there. Opportunity. Also, that's absolutely beautiful. Shut the front door. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes, that, I think we've got enough there to make a stamp set out of those. Right, whilst you check out your baskets, I am going to give you all the details on how you can watch and shop and also Club Inspire.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easy to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
All the details there, viewer shipping, and also Club Inspire, which is fantastic. Now, lots of you have been sending in pictures of the earlier craft along, which is awesome, so we're going to share some of those right now. Val's done this. I love how a lot of people have really kept it exactly the same this time around, haven't they, Craig?
They really have, Joe, yeah, really gone and copied exactly the way that I'd done it, which I absolutely love. I love that one, Val.
Really nice. Lisa Turner sent this one in to us as well. That was Lisa who was with us in the craft along.
So good.
Nailed it.
I love that little bit of touch of blues that Lisa had used.
Coletta sent this one in to us as well. Everyone seems to have nailed that mechanism as well, which is good to see.
They have. And funny enough, Colette, I was just on the Facebook page for Crafters Companion. I just noticed that you had shared it onto the group, so thank you so much for doing that. Just caught my eyes, we were ready to come back live, so we'll have another look and I'll comment on it later on, but it's really good. Yeah, as well as here, make sure you share them into our fans of I'm a Crafters Companion pages as well.
Yes, please, absolutely do that. Right, we've got some hunky-dory items in the show. All of them, though, are too low stock to actually do any demonstrations with. This one here is Wonderful Waterfalls for him and for her multi-buy, 1918 or 27.98. Next slide, please. You've got the Pyramount toppers there as well for him and for her multi-buy. As you can see here, brilliant platinum price on these. They're 15.34 or 27.98 to get those. You've got the decoupage books, which are these ones just here. Great multi-buy for you, saving 20% on those. You've got Teddy Loves, Lovely Ladies and Midnight Garden. I don't know how much they were. Previous slide, please. 28.77 or 41.97. Brilliant price there on those ones.
No way, Jose.
I know. Hobbies for him. Poor Hom. 39.96 or 61.16. In there you're going to get your topper collection, your inserts, your picture perfect pad as well. Everything you'd expect from your hunky-dory collections. Welcome to Fairyland is what you're looking at next. This is the Miri Magic Mega Multi-buy. Trying to say that after a few sherries. You've got absolutely loads in there for you. You've got the pad, the toppers, of course, concept cards, and the inserts there as well. You right, Craig?
I've just seen what's coming up next.
Oh yeah, Miri card special geometric shimmer. Yes, please. How many sheets do we get here, Johnny? 30 sheets of that for 10.79 or 15.74. What an Amazon Barjan you've got on that one. And we've also got some adorable scoreable for you. It's the pattern packs. This is your flourishing leaves. You get 3 of each design within there, which is awesome. 7.19 or 10.79.
£5.75.
£5
Platinum.
And 75 of the finest English
for adorable
pennies.
scoreable.
For adorable squirrel, but it's going to go because there's very, very little of it. That's why we're giving you amazing cartload pricing just to clear the last few units through. So make sure you grab a hold of those. Right, nesting dies. Let me just grab these. So these are the inverted nesting dies. Now these are the newest ones in the sort of nesting die range. Let me share with you what these do. So what you'll see is rather than cutting the outside edge, detailing around the outside edge of your mats and layers, they're actually going to cut it on the inside edge, which is fantastic. So you can see that there. And then you get a die cut which goes around the edge to cut it all the way out. So you can either cut them in or cut them out. It's completely up to you. So you've got the circle, you're going to get the square, you've got the rectangle, or the oval in there. You're going to get all of them included for that price, £29 or $38. These were so popular when we launched these, Craig. What difference are these going to make, like look and feel wise, compared to our regular nesting dies, Craig?
They just give you that little bit more interest when it comes to your cards. Now in our other die range, you know, we've done the stitched edge, we've done the scalloped edge, but what these are, instead of being that little bit of a decoration on the outside, the decoration is actually on the inside. So a little bit of a different take. Now you're going to have to bear with me on this one, right? Because I prepped this the other day, but there is so many different ways and alternative ways that you can use these dies in ones. I've got all my cardstock laid out to the side of me here and my finished sample, and I'm trying to remember what ones I've done when, because you'll see what I mean as I go on if you've not seen these before. Because if I bring my dies out, so with these ones here, it's going to be the inverted stitched zigzag ovals. So you get your, what would be your basic matting and layering or nesting dies. Now within these ones here, so if I pop these to the side, these actually work with the decoration one. So the decoration one here, the inverted zigzag, what these do, if you were to use this one on its own, then what will happen is it will cut into your card. So you will be left with a nice scalloped edge all the way around, or not scalloped, but
Zigzag?
not zigzag, no,
Stitched.
Stitched edge, that's it. And then the inside would actually be a zigzag. But what you can then do is by using the die to go with it, you can actually cut the shape out. So you can cut into your card or cut out of your card. So what I'm going to do to start with is, let's go in for another bit of a concept shaped card here. So what we can do is take some white cardstock here, 9 by 7. So once again, so 9 by 7, and we're going to score at 1 inch and 2 inch. So that's 1 inch and 2 inch. Flipping to the other side, 1 inch and 2 inch. Then what we're going to do is scoring. So very, very similar, if not the same, as to the kind of the style we've done beforehand. So we've got this sort of look here. Taking another piece of card. Now instead of repeating this style, my other piece of card is 7 by 7, and that will then sit nicely straight up. So we're going to have that straight background layer, and then we've got the decoration just here. What we can then do is take in this one. We're then can flatten that again, and then what we are going to do is let's go in with, so if we go to die cut this one here, so we've got this, so that would die cut into my card, but what I actually want to do is if I cut that one in on its own there, I'm going to try and get that as close to the centre as I can. So I'm going to use this larger one as a bit of a guide. So what I'm then going to do is secure that, and what I will actually need to do is just nip behind me and bring in my large Gemini, because this is going to be just a smidge too big to go through my junior.
You know when Karen said she was working in corn earlier? And we wanted to know exactly what she meant. Well, she's come back to us, Craig.
Right.
She says, I'm still working in corn, which means in my area that I've picked the corn from the field where I grew it. I'm now shucking it, and my dad is going to silk it for me. Then I will finish processing it for the freezer. You wanted to know in the last show what I meant by working in corn. We say the same thing if we're working in tomatoes, etc. Just means we are processing it for keeping. How amazing is that?
That is awesome. I love hearing that. How cool is that? Gosh. Yeah, I'd like to experience that.
Oh, I love a bit of steamed corn on the cob, Craig.
Yeah.
With lots and lots of butter.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Like
Have you
corn
seen
on
the
the
funny
cob.
video of a guy trying to eat corn on the cob on a drill?
Drill.
So, for anyone that hasn't seen it, a guy decided it'd be a good idea to drill into the corn on the cob and then put it round and then put his mouth on it, and obviously all of his teeth come out. It's quite bad really, but it's so funny. His teeth just all come out. He will just fly out. Well, can you imagine it's whizzing around at quite a rate of knots?
Oh, ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Definitely don't try that at home.
Don't try that at home, no. I mean, I'm flattered you think I own a drill, to be honest, Craig.
You don't do any DIY, do you?
No.
No.
No. I just think I would. I bet Craig's got a drill.
I've got 2.
Have you got? Oh, I've got 2. One battery, one mains powered.
Both battery.
Both battery.
Yeah, both battery.
Why do you need 2 drills out of interest?
Because my stepdad was having a clear out once and gave me another drill set.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bigger. First one was smaller. The next one's bigger, powerful as well. Longer. Really get into a lot of the nooks and crannies. He's gone. That was
Me? No, I'm not.
close one. I
Fine.
just about
I'm,
walked into that one there.
I'm just over here, you know.
Let's not hide the fact, I just about walked into something there that could have come
Minding my own
across
business over
totally
here.
wrong. So yeah, so I do. I've got two. I already had one, and then when my stepdad was having a clear out, he gave me another one.
Rachel, our social media superstar, on the other hand, she's gone. Well and truly gone in the comments.
Right, so let me.
What was the last thing you drilled?
What was the last? Little black crates from my garden.
Right.
Yeah.
What did you... Oh, okay. Anyway, let's move on. I think it's best before we get in trouble.
Now what I've done here is using the two straight edge oval dies. I've done two of them together, so that's going to create a nice frame for the centre part. But what I also want to do is using this green cardstock. So I want to die cut this, but if I die cut it into this green card, the decoration is going to stay in place. It's this aperture bit that's going to come out. Now I want this aperture bit to come out the same size as that, so therefore I'm going to include that die there. But then what I also want is for it to actually die cut completely, so therefore I am going to add that die as well. This is what I meant by when I was looking at what I originally cut. I had to think, what was I doing again? So if I run these ones through.
Did you ask yourself that now? What are you doing again?
Just before, as I laid out all the product, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because if you can kind of see them on my desk here. I've already got the bits pre-cut, but I've got that many for this one project. It just goes to show how many layers, how many alternatives you can use things. Because you've got the zigzag, you've got the straight edge. You can cut the straight edge in with the zigzag in with the straight edge. Zigzag in with the zigzag, straight edge in with the straight. There's just so many combinations.
Well, that's great though, isn't it?
Oh, it is good. It is absolutely good. So this is where, so I wanted this piece now. So that's where, that's going to sit over the top there, but we're still going to start to see some of that pink. So we've got, this bit's come out that I don't need. This bit has come out that I don't need. And then you would have an aperture frame as well. So let's pop them bits to the side. So let's go with this one. So let's skip a couple of these steps at the moment. So just using this outline die, it's going to give me that shape there. And then what I can then do is this piece that did come out a moment ago, that can sit there. Then what we could do is using this inner die here in with some patterned paper. Now we can go.
Sandra Schmieg is asking, are the straight edge separate to the zigzag? No, you get the zigzags in here and you also get the plain edges as well to enable you to cut them out almost as a frame, almost, rather than cutting them in. So you get all of that in there within the 32 elements for each of the different sizes, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Very, very busy on these at the moment, Craig.
I'm not surprised. It's certainly seeing now exactly what I'm doing here. Yeah, so as Joe was saying, if you use the zigzag on its own, it's going to cut into your card. The aperture bit will come out, but this will then cut.
Did you make a bunny's bum out of these, or I'm making it up? Did you use these to make like a bunny, like
yes,
jumping
with the circle
through?
ones, yes. Yeah,
You looked at me like
bunny's bum.
absolute horrified then, like what I thought, what on earth have I said? And oh no, yeah, I did make that.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, but it was with the circle ones. It was with.
Didn't you use these ones for the feet?
Yeah.
These
and the
oval
body.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd done the bunny rabbit, and I also done. There was two that I'd done. There was a bunny rabbit, and then there was something else. Can't remember what the other one was, but yeah, I'd done a couple of them. It was quite cool. So let's go in with this one here. So as I run that one through, so we've gone in for all of these different alternatives here that we can layer up. Then what we can do is let's go in. So we've got this one, but I don't actually want this one. I actually want this one. So let's carefully take that up. That can then sandwich perfectly into that middle bit. Then what I'm going to do is using this oval, so this oval here, I would then come in with some patterned paper, die cut this oval, which gives me that one, so that can sit into there. So again, this is all bits that I've got that I'm not going to use. So that's what I mean by there's so many different layers. So let's come in now with, actually let's go in, let's remove this bit just now, just for a second. I've got my patterned layer here. So I'm also going to come in, let's get this as close to the middle as possible. I'm going to fold that over so I get a rough idea. So I'm going to go there. Now I'm going to do this pretty much quickly for speed. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to get that. So I'm going to feel where that is. And then, so that is pretty much, is it there? Let's just bring it down slightly. Right, so I think that's there. Typical, I've not got any tape. There we go, let's secure that. I don't want to move my die. Let's bring that one in, and there. We can run this one through. Now I'm hoping that will be in the right place. Alternatively, what I could have done, because it is the Gemini, I could have stuck my pattern paper on first of all, then die cut it through, because the Gemini will cut the 300 GSM and I think it's maybe about 280 cardstock, no problem at all. So if we bring this one back in, so this can be our layer for the top. So if I pop that one in here, so let's start to sandwich all these together. So let's bring this one in. So simply by...
Quite an elaborate card, this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could totally simplify it at the same time if you wanted to.
You could, you absolutely could. But what you'll find, and the reason it is becoming elaborate, is the fact of, depending on how you use the die, you know, you might want to have this design here. But when you go to cut this design, you will be left with the in part. You're also going to be left with the out part. So you might only want one die cut, but you're actually going to be left with another 3 alternatives, all come from that one die cut. So yes, it is elaborate, but it's making the most of all the layers that are coming out. So let's go in to these ones here. So let's press and fold these ones. So we can then go in with, let's go in with this one. So that can go over there. So let's bring in our card first. So we are literally now going to go all the way around and we're going to start to build and assemble all these layers, Joe.
Oh, loads of you loving these. Katie loving the paper. Meredith saying, I use the inverted nesting dies on my pop-out scenes dies to batch make cards for work, and they turned out brilliantly. Katie says, I can guarantee if Joe and Craig were 80 years old, the giggles would still be the same. Probably. We may be 80-year-olds, mightn't we?
We might be.
We never know. Might have just, used a lot of SPF over the years.
Maybe, yeah. Or makeup.
Yeah. So now I'm saying, I just got these and they are absolutely fabulous. Lots of you really enjoying these. It's getting really busy. Remember, you're getting all 4 of them for that amazing price. So you're looking at way under £10, less than $10 per set of these, which is fantastic. When you think about all the different things that they are going to do for you, you're going to love using them.
They're so versatile. Not just your mats and layers, but think about your little tags or that for any of your sentiments with some of these smaller ones. And it's so nice and it's so refreshing having some nesting dies where the detail is actually on the inside.
And a nice variation in size from the biggest to the smallest as well, which is good.
Exactly, yeah, it really is. And no reason that if you've got our original oval dies, you can start to work these together that will work an absolute treat. So bringing them all in. So let's start to layer this one up. Let's bring that all the way around and press. So let's press that one in so we can secure that one. So let's now come in with our back layers here to finish off this one. So let's go in with this detail here. So either your dotty tape runner or your tacky glue, that's going to be a real godsend to you. I'm getting all tucked up with my fingers here, so let's get what I can done.
Someone asked in the earlier show, and I forgot to read it out, how to remove the dotty tape pen from the glass mat, Craig.
So either, if you've got the adhesive cleaner or spray, you could do that. Hand sanitizer, which, let's face it, most of us have got that. Or, simply when it comes to our glass mat, I just give it a roll and just rub all the bits together. Very similar to our all-purpose glue. You know, if you've got any excess, I just roll it off and you can see it starts to come into a little ball. Yes, that's what I do.
Perfect.
But yeah, either glass cleaner, warm soapy water, something like that. But as you can see, it comes off on the finger if you give it a little bit of a roll. So where was I? So this one. Let's go in with this one here. Now that one I'm going to pop it straight in and straight in flat, but you could raise it on foam pads, but as it is, I'm going to raise this one. So that one can go into there. So let's press that one. And then what I'm going to do is let's go in just with our tape on the back, making sure we've got nice matching layers. I'm going to come in, I'm going to feed that one up into the middle, and as long as I don't press hard, I'm going to have time to maneuver this into place. So I'm actually going to use the above camera as a guide to get as flat as possible, which I think that's fine. Press that one, press that one. Last couple of bits here, I've got a few little borders at each side here, so I'm going to go in with a strip, in with a strip. We can then position that, finishing it off there, finishing this side too. Once we get that one in, let's go in with a bow. So let's pop our tape. We're going to press that one. And I can't remember, did I put a sentiment in? Yes, I did. Bringing in the sentiment into here. So I'm going to do it. Yeah, no, I won't. Let's do it.
Linda pointing out these would be great for scrapbooking. They really would, wouldn't they? Marisol's asking where that paper's from. Was it Caring Thoughts, Craig?
It is. It is indeed.
Great spot, Marisol.
It is indeed. But
What
there
a beautiful
we go.
project.
And it will still have fold flat. But then there you go. So we can see the alternative range. And then once again, if I just bring these bits in that I've still got left from all the die cutting bits that I've been doing there a minute ago. So that's why you get so many bits if you use the dies together. So there you go.
Awesome. £29 or $38 to get all of these. A brilliant price. That's before you factor in your Club Inspired discount as well. Inverted stitched zigzag circle. Bit of a mouthful, that, isn't it?
Very much.
Inverted stitched zigzag square. Inverted stitched zigzag rectangle. And you'll also get a great frame, that one as well, for things like your pictures. And you'll get the inverted stitched zigzag oval within there as well.
Circles in that bundle.
Yes.
Yeah, the circle one is what I done with the bunny rabbit, Easter, the bunny bum. That one. That's what I used for the bunny bum.
Bunny bum.
Bunny bum.
Bunny bunny bum. Bum bunny bum bum. Anyway, let's move on. I want to go back and share with you again the Eclipse stamps. These have been the star of the show so far. I think they are amazing. Sorry?
Oh, sorry, I think
No, not you. These stamps. You were always the star of the show. The stamps and dies from the Eclipse.
Nominated as Male Craft Personality of the Year. Keep voting.
Yeah, should we show you the stills of those in a moment? We haven't given that. I haven't given that a plug this week.
No, I haven't either. No.
No. Look at these awesome styles of cards you can make with these. The brilliant thing is what you're getting in here is a full alphabet to enable you to to enable you to create this. So this technique here, you can see the drop shadow, but you're also getting all the stamps that you need as well to create the background too, which is brilliant. £38 and $45 for a full alphabet and 4 different stamp set. Would you like to hear what they're good for in Spanish, these stamps?
Yes, please.
Perfecto para tarjetas y regalos hechos a mano. Believe térmico para agresas efectos fabulosos.
Do you know,
Ideal para todas las ocasiones.
I can tell you exactly what that means.
What?
I can tell you exactly what that means, and that means if you go to the Best of Craft Awards, go onto their website.
Exactly
you
what
can
it
have a
means.
vote. If you go on to number 10, it's Best Male Craft Personality of the Year. Just ignore the other 2, although there's 2 really good guys in there, as well as me. But give me a vote.
There you are. That's what it means. Should we share with you all of the Best of Craft Awards nominations? More nominations than anyone else, subtle brag. Most loved crafts TV shopping channel, most loved UK crafts chain store, best for craft, best brand, best customer service, favourite die cutting range, ultimate gadget or machine, male craft personality of the year, the hottie Scotty Craig Laird, female. I don't think I asked for next slide there, Charlotte.
I'd be fuming if you'd done that as I got to my bit.
Was that what you did? You do that on purpose before we got to Craig? Is that what you're trying to do? Were you like, move on? Male craft personality of the year, Craig Laird. Female craft personality of the year, Sarah Davies. Designer of the year, Leanne Chivers. Ultimate crafts holiday, best workshop. Next slide, please. You can vote now by going over to craftawards.com. Voting will close on the 24th of September.
Oh.
2 days before my birthday. I wonder when it'll be announced. Do we know?
I don't know.
Sometime in
I'll
September.
be a nervous wreck. Not that I'd think
Will
about
you?
it, but I'll be a nervous wreck.
I wish there was like, maybe there would be some years, but like, I feel like there should be an award ceremony. Everyone should be able to watch
There
live.
usually is, yeah.
Is
but
there?
There wasn't last year because of COVID.
Yeah.
Don't know what would happen this year, but I'll be an absolute. I'm a nervous wreck already, and I've still ages to go.
Well, let's
Still
hope.
a shock, to be honest.
Keeping everything crossed for you, Craig. Rachel very wisely has given me an early reminder about voting for Card of the Show and Card of the Day. Rachel, thank you. Right, I want to share with you some other stuff now that you've loved. Some of the essentials. Remember here, you've got your 2 clear cutting plates here, which is fantastic. Your placa transparente recortar. And they come with the plastic shim as well, which is fantastic. So you can go for those. You can go for the junior ones as well. Buy 2 get 1 free there. You've also got a buy 1 get 1 free on your base de goma estampadora, which is your embossing mat. I'm having too much fun with that. $9.99, you buy 1 get 1 free, and also in the junior ones as well, you can get the rubber mats there too, which is excellent. $6.99 of $7.95. Right, very, very full basket. You've just made Lucille choke on her tacos, she says. Great translation there. Is there a prize, or are you just in it for the honour? Great question. Do you win something? There must be an award. You must get some sort of a trophy or award, surely.
I think you get a trophy. Yeah, I think
Wow.
you get a trophy.
Bragging rights, obviously.
Yeah.
Right, I want to give you an opportunity to check out your basket. It's very, very busy over on the website right now. Here's all the details of the of US shipping and also Club Inspire.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
All the details there of US shipping and Club Inspire. Rose says, Joe, you're cracking me up today. You remind me of Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story when he gets reprogrammed to be a Spanish language toy. Sounds about right.
To the rescue!
We missed it. There you go. To infinity and beyond. I used to love Toy Story. Used to love Toy Story so much. Right, let me go through these. Craig's pick of the show for you. I do hope he's going to treat us to a demonstration on these because I absolutely love them. Let me share with you what you're getting in here then. You're going to get the stars in here. You're also going to get the love hearts in there as well. Absolutely, if you do get the little embellishing dies within here as well. You've then got the balloons too. Balloons. This one here is your flowers. And you're also going to get this one here, which is the hexagons in there too. These are all about making the inside of your card as amazing as the outside. So lots of you about to do them. Check out the whacking great saving you've got on these. I didn't realise they were at this price. You are saving $39.95 or $45.75 before you take your Club Inspire discount off as well. So getting on for double what you are spending actually. £20 or $23.20 for Club Inspire Platinum members. That means Platinum members are saving £44.95 in the UK, which is amazing. Really, really is amazing value. You're saving more than $50 as a Platinum member in the US, which is incredible value. Why are these so great, Craig? Why have these, what is it about these that you like so much? It's gone.
Just pop out your card. You can make them fun. They just pop out the middle. Just like it was popping up there. You heard that noise? I dropped it. That's what it was. That's what I was doing down in the basement. But yes, card making, we're all about the fun, the decoration on the front of the card. Now you can absolutely be doing that, but what these do is they give you that little bit of fun, excitement, that little bit of a surprise when it comes to the inside. Surprise! So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in a piece of card. The bit I popped in wasn't quite big enough for the card demo that I'm doing. So what you've got is your two shapes on one die. They are technically different in the fact of they are symmetrical, but they're more on the flip side. And what I mean by that is the way I'll explain it in a moment.
That sounds like a Blazing Squad lyric. They're symmetrical, but on the flip side.
On the flip side. Wiki wiki what? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very simple decoration on the front. So what we can do is we can come in with this one. I've got a 5x7 card. So if we assemble this one together, we're going to come in with a layer here that I've already added my gems on here. So let's pop that one.
I keep thinking it's Friday today, Craig.
No, still got
I was about to ask you what you're doing with your weekend.
By the end of tomorrow, I'll be doing very little this weekend. Very little.
Do it again?
I said by the end of tomorrow.
Tomorrow you'll be doing very little.
I'll be doing very little.
You've normally got a project on the go or something. Your front garden's done now, so... No, is that it now? Are you going to move that craft room into that second bedroom?
Am I? Heck, no.
Okay.
No way. No way, Jose.
I thought you were inspired by Debbie's craft room move.
No, she's put me off. If you've not seen what I'm on about, go across onto Debbie's, well, both Facebook and Instagram, Debbie Robinson CC. Do you know?
Good on her for putting it up, though, to be fair, because, I mean, I'd have definitely tidied it a bit and then put it up.
Yeah.
Maybe she did tidy it up a bit and put some pictures on.
If you've not seen it, I kid you not, think of the TV show. I know you get it in the USA as well. Hoarders. That's what it's like, but it's a
but for
craft
crafting
version
stuff.
of Hoarders.
So I know she is, on a serious note, is going to be donating a lot of stuff to charity, which is awesome. So can you imagine the amount of stuff she's going to be giving away out of that?
Yeah, see, the only issue I have, something like that, it's like, oh no, see, I might use it. Oh no, I can't give it away.
She's going to have to be brutal, she was telling me.
I might use it. So that would be my issue if I was Debbie. In saying that, I really at some point should be doing the same, because my craft room just now, of course, is full of our products, Hunky Dory products and Sticks 2 products. Everything else of crafting from all over the years is up in my loft.
Is it?
So I will.
You need to be careful about the amount of weight you put in your loft, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking when I say you're being serious there.
You have to be really careful about the amount of weight that you put in the loft.
Exactly.
A lot of people put way too much stuff in their lofts. Not designed to take a lot of heavy stuff.
Yeah, I need to be careful about anything more that I put in my loft / attic.
/attic.
/attic that I hear.
Do we call it we call it a loft here? Do we?
A
It's
loft.
called an attic in the US.
Yeah,
There you are.
yeah. Loft here, attic.
Is it an attic here and a loft in the US? I think an attic is I have no idea. Yeah, I don't think John really knows. I think he's just trying to be controversial. What do you call it where you are? That void in your roof that you can put stuff in, but not too much stuff because it's dangerous. What do you call it? Let me know. A roof space, it's called in Ireland, apparently. I've seen Debbie's room, says Evelyn. I think she was very brave to post it. I think a lot of people's rooms probably look similar. I don't think you're wrong, Evelyn. Debbie Wilson says that's my issue too, Craig. So how much stuff is up in the loft, Craig?
I know, yeah, I was actually thinking about it, Johnny. Yeah, there's loads. Lots and lots. If you're thinking,
There's a seagull on I think it must be a seagull on the roof. I don't know what it's doing, honestly. It's like the birds out there, I think. Could you hear it?
yeah.
Honestly.
It's as if someone is walking on
It's
the roof.
like something out of a David Attenborough documentary.
It's like a penguin.
It's like a velociraptor. Lots of people saying it's attic. Can you hear that? Yeah, I think it's stopped now. There's some sort of massacre going on up there.
So what I've done here with the two balloons, or the two hearts, I have popped a little bit of tacky glue right down at the bottom there, just to attach them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in. Now with my card I would probably still do a matte and layer or something, but I'm going to come in here. Now on the back of this one, tiny little bit of tacky glue. And then on the front one, tiny little bit of tacky glue. And then what I could do is pop it wherever I want it to go. So what I'm then going to do is I'm going to then press that one.
Oh, Debbie Robinson's fallen into the comments.
Oh, it's Debbie.
Whoopsie! She says, in my defence, I have over 30 years of craft products to sift through, not just the 5 years I've been with the Crafter's Companion family. That's us told. I was saying you were very brave for posting the video. What we want to know is, Debbie, though, did you have a bit of a tidy up first? Because that's what Charlotte said, you'd probably had a bit of a tidy up first before you recorded the video.
It's like people that have cleaners, and what they do is they clean up before the cleaner comes. You don't, do you?
Yeah, I do. I tidy up before the cleaner comes. Or just better have a clean because the cleaner's coming. She only comes once a month, so it's usually pretty messy by that point.
Lucky her then. There we go. Now, as I say, Joe, even if I'm using this within the middle of the card, I would probably still do a matte and layer or something like that. But Very, very simple card that you
Beautiful
can see there.
though, Craig. Still a
Using them.
gorgeous, gorgeous project. Should we do card of the show, Craig?
Shall we?
Let's.
Let's. Do you want to?
Oh, I really want to.
Do you? Do you, sir?
We're doing it.
Do you
We're
want
really
to?
doing it.
Do you?
Do you? Do you want it?
Do you want to?
Do you want it?
Do you want
really
to, sir?
want it,
Do you?
Oh, do you? Do you want it? Right, let's do it then.
Here we go. So, let's do these in the order that we've done them. So let's go, oh gosh, we have done a few for Cartload
Done a
tonight,
few,
haven't
haven't
we? Let's go, here we go. Here we are. Right, okay, look, here we go. So we've got number 1, which we've done with the Eclipse stamps. No, whenever. Eclipse dies, but that's number 1. Number 2, using our centerpiece. Number 3, we used with Karen Thoughts. Number 4, we used our inverted oval zigzag nested stitch dies. And then number 5, we used the spiral pop-outs that we can see here. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excellent. Get voting now. Crafters TV on Facebook or Crafters Companion across on YouTube. This is Debbie's, you can only read it in a Debbie voice. Did I actually thump tidy up? That's what she says. That was its raw natural self is what she's put in the comments. Well, we want to know how you're getting on, Debbie. How's it going? Yeah, how are you getting on going through it? Let us know. Right, let me run you back through these spiral pop-outs that you're going to receive in here then, because what you get, remember, is the die that cuts out both elements which you then stick together. You get some embellishments and you get a sentiment in each of these. So you can see here you've got your star. Oh, I've got me stars in a tangle. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I will not be beaten. There we oh no. We might need to redo this one, Craig. That was working a minute ago as well, wasn't it? Don't worry, no one will know about that. You've got your stars, then you also got your hearts in there. You've got your balloons, or if you're in Germany, Luftballon. This one here is your flower. And you've got your hexagon in there as well. Right, I'm glad there's only 30 minutes left, because we are going to get ourselves in an awful lot of trouble at this rate. I'm just sorting this out, because if I don't fix it, I'm going to get in trouble, Charlotte. There we go, I've done it. Oh yes, nailed it. There we go. Right, we are moving on, we are moving back, I should say, to the centerpieces, because these are awesome. Now, the great thing about these is they are a very recent launch. They're limited stock, and the reason they're limited stock is because you've got a 30% saving on these. So you're going to get the fairy in here, which is fantastic. So you can either cut them into your card. What I would say as well, even though there's a lot of detail in these, they still support themselves. If you cut them into a card blank, they're not going to topple over, which is great. They are structurally sound, unlike Craig's attic. And you've also got the unicorn in there as well. 2097 or 27.90, and essentially you're buying two and getting one for free almost within that bundle, which is great. Brilliant platinum price for you. 16.78 or 21.75 if you want to go for that one. Debbie says it's coming along nicely, hard work but worth it. It's very therapeutic, strangely. I was worried that Debbie was going to struggle to throw things away. It sounds like she's really enjoyed it. Centerpiece, numero dos is the card of the show, Craig, which is awesome. Number 2. Right, let me take you through the metallics that we've got. Now, this is our Precious Metals Centura Pearl. Brilliant deal on this. 310 GSM. So you've got your A4 sizing in here in all those gorgeous metallic shades. You're also getting it in the A5, which are these ones just here. And again, really lovely, rich, pearlescent card. And then we're going to give you the A6 for free, which is brilliant. So you're not paying for these, which is excellent. They're coming in there for you as well, which is fantastic. 14.98 or 20.98, for 11.98 or 16.78 as a platinum member. I thought Craig was going to bring the card over for me, but here he comes. He's on his way. Don't worry, fear not. Fear not. He's on his. Oh, he just fell over. He's all right. Don't worry, he's not been harmed. Thank you very much, Craig, for that. Just fell over a bookcase as you do. It's quite a tall bookcase as well. I mean, just sort of walked into it. I'm just going to grab the other two creations off the shelf. Oh no, are we one short? No, we're not. There we are. Gosh, are you all right? He's all right. He's fine. Don't worry. Right, let me go through them then. I have a feeling you're going to win today, Craig.
I think so.
Wake up call number 1. I think it's clear what's going to win, to be fair. Or number 2, the craft along. Or you can go for number 3, Craig's Fairy. There we are. 14.90.
For that,
What I meant was I gave you the price instead of telling you how to vote. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you're across on YouTube. Get your votes in. You've got a few minutes to get those votes into us. Right, we're going back to the Eclipse stamp. I'm giddy. It's been a very, very busy show, Johnny. It's been a very, very action-packed couple of hours. The Eclipse stamps. Which is going to give you, of course, a full set of alphabet dies within here and the 4 different stamp sets which are going to enable you to create some really incredible projects. Craig, what sort of thing can we make with these?
let's have a look. Now, we had to look at a few of these earlier on, but we'll go through the pile that I had anyway. So you can start to bring in any of your background dies you've already got, maybe Sharon Callis, start to incorporate them. Then what we've done earlier on, actually in the first of the show. But then here's a couple that we showed earlier as well, but you can start to incorporate any of your past collections. What about having it so you've got some mirror in the background? But then really, really simple with the stamps, start to stamp out your own background. You can really go to town that you can see here. So you're starting to get that little bit of that camouflage effect, but you can just see the words and no more. And that is the whole point of this. You know, the point is for them to have that eclipse effect, that little, very subtle kind of outline, darkness that you can see, including on here. And another one that we did show earlier on, but let's show it again. Goes to show that you can do them in any form, any style, any direction down the side of your card there. Really, really good ones. Or, as I've said a couple of times throughout today, in actual fact, at home, primarily, I actually use these more as a generic standard alphabet than I do in the Eclipse effect. But it goes to show that you can absolutely do that if you so wish.
Absolutely, you can. Now, I need to share with you details of these, the stamp and die storage folders. Very busy on these. What we're actually doing is going to give you an extra set of magnetic panels. So sometimes there's a deal, as a special deal, we'll give you 1 set of the magnetic panels. Today, you actually get 2 sets, and these are the perfect opportunity for you to store your dies, whether you do them by occasion or collection or theme. There's loads of different ways you can do this, but the main thing is, as long as you look after your dies and store them properly, they're going to really last you and stand the test of time. So this is a great way of doing it. Brilliant quality as well. They're wonderfully piped. It's actually padded on the front of here. They're really substantial and wonderful quality. You can get it in the A5 with the 6 panels, or you can get the larger one in the A4. I'll just open this up and show you. This is going to be great for your larger dies. So things like your creator cards, your larger edgeable dies will be fantastic stored onto these. Things like your box making dies in there as well. Let me just pop those back onto there. I'm making a right old mess, aren't I? Oh, it looks like an ear, that one, doesn't it? Let's pop that onto there. There we go. $26.98 or $34.94. The winner, unanimously for card of the day, is Craig's Craft Along, unsurprisingly. So I shall pop that up onto the cabinet of creativity. I want to share a few other bits with you. Don't forget about those awesome deals that we've got for you on the plates. So this is a Gemini cutting plate 2-pack with a free plastic shim here, $19.98 or $29.90. You are getting your plastic shim included there free of charge, which is great. Exactly the same deal for you if you want to do that in the junior size. Remember, the junior ones will go through the larger machine sideways too, so really versatile to have a set of juniors if you've got a larger machine. $15.98 or $19.90 if you want to go for those ones. We then have the rubber mats for you too, great, which is of course for your embossing. So you get $9.99, $14.95 is what they should be each. Today you get 2 for that price, which is great. And we've got the junior version for you available as well, which is this one just here, $6.99 or $7.95. Very busy still on the Zigzag inverted nesting die collection. You're going to get the square, the rectangle, the oval and the circle in there for that price. $23.20 or $30.40 is your platinum pricing there. We've got Bob, as we call it, or Best of British as you know it. This is brilliant. You've got 4 stamp and die sets and 4 embossing folders in there as well. The value here is off the chart. Look at the saving, $47.42 or $55.72. That's before you take into account your Club Inspire discount on that one as well. A lovely big collection on Caring Thoughts. There's 2 smaller collections of this. With a larger one, when you go for them together, you also get the organza ribbon and the coloured brads in there too. A great vast array of different bits and bobs in there, from interchangeable dies, stamps in there to previous slide please, if you want oh, that wasn't the one we were looking at. Here we are, £71 or $92 if you want to go for that, $56.80 or $73.60. Next slide please. You can also go for the vellum pad as well if you want to. 36 sheets of this one here. 36 sheets of awesome quality vellum, all matched perfectly. £17.49 or $20.96 if you want to go for that one. As you can see, platinum pricing there, less than £14 or $17. Next slide please. We've got those incredible spiral pop-outs. Remember what you're getting in here. You're getting the star, the balloon, the hexagon, the heart, and the flower for you. £20 or $23.20 as a Club Inspire Platinum member. Don't forget about this awesome centerpiece creator card Cartload collection there. We're coming to the end of these. They're fairly recent launch shows. You get the unicorn, the fairy, and the tree within there. You're essentially buying 2 and getting 1 free, which is awesome value. Do you want to go to Fairyland? We've got the Fairyland Miri Magic Mega Multi-Buy. There's a mouthful. $31.97 or $46.77 as your platinum price. A really lovely collection. We've also then got as well the Miri Card Special Geometric Shimmer. 3 designs, 10 of each within here. £8.63 or $12.59. Right, I want to just share with you one more time the details of the Eclipse stamp. So remember what these are going to do for you. Some really awesome designs that you can create here. As Craig was saying, you can either use them as a regular alphabet set if you want to, an alphabet stamp set. I'd say they're worth the money just to be used in that way alone. Or what you can start to do is incorporate either the stamps that come included or your own patterned papers to start to make this really cool Eclipse technique. I think it's excellent. £38 or $45 becomes $30, $40 or $36 if you want to go for those. Gemma Wilson says, 4 amazing shows today. You've done well and deserve a rest. You do deserve a rest, Craig. What a day it's been.
It has been, yeah. So we will get a rest. Not tomorrow, because you've got me all day as well tomorrow with Joe as well. Johnny and Charlotte are away to take a couple of days off, and George Square will be back in the building. So tomorrow, what does that mean? Of course, it means we've got Wake Up Call. Wake Up Call, we're going to be having a look at some of the things coming up throughout the day. Being Friday, we've got a launch day. But guess what? It's not Crafter's Companion. It's not Hunky Dory Crafts.
Oh,
We've got a Creative Expressions launch. And I am specifically beyond excited about this one as well. Well, I am about all of them, but this one, we've got stamp sets, brand new Christmas 2021 stamp sets from a lovely lady called Jane Gill. Wait until you see these. I know you're going to love them. But we've got some gnome stamp sets, also Christmas 2021, by someone that's become a really good friend of mine over the last number of years, Francois Reed. So she is, well, both of them work in with within Creative Expressions. So that, as well as some Cosmic Shimmer goodies, is going to be on launch day tomorrow. But we then go into Colour Me Happy. Colour Me Happy is all about our colour blend pencils and our aqua blend pencils. So me and Joe, we're going to kickstart it off 12 o'clock here in the UK, 7 a.m. Eastern time, 4 a.m. Pacific time for Wake Up Call. Then we're going to be back for launch day, and then we're going to be back again for Colour Me Happy, and then we're going to go off for a couple of days rest.
Then we're both going to have a weekend off.
Yeah, we're both
We
doing it.
are. It's Fake Friday / Real Friday.
My phone's getting
Actual
switched
Friday.
off.
Is it? What, because you not paid the bill?
Not quite.
Oh, you're
like
going to turn it off yourself? Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you meant you have
So if
to
anyone phones
disconnect
in
the
sick,
line.
No chance.
Well, thank you, Craig. It's been a great day. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Triple Craig here on Crafters TV. I'll be with you as well for my last day for a few days. Now, make sure you check out your baskets. Don't miss out on any of those deals. Very busy still on the Eclipse and the inverted nesting dies as well. And lots of those hunky-dory elements and items moving towards limited stock. Now, it has been loads of fun. So, thank you for joining us. As Craig was saying, we'll be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern Time, midday here in the UK for that incredible wake-up call. Big thank you to Craig for joining me in the studio, to John and to Jake, and also to Johnny and Charlotte next door. We'll see you back here tomorrow for another full day of shows. See ya!
Toodles!